What's going on, guys? This is me, blind reaction to the United States Marine Corps boot camp video from 8 years ago. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, here we go.
24 marks the beginning of
Phase 2. Phase 2.
Recruits must overcome their fears and scale down a rappel tower.
Once around, twice down. Locking the gate. Gate is locked.
This is actually more scary than people think.
The recruits spend several hours in classes over how to safely and successfully rappel.
That's some BS. Dude, we did not get a class like this. They gave us a 5-minute class. They gave us some crappy freaking equipment, and we just went up there and we just did it. It was crazy. So several hours for a class? Yeah, right. They hazed the crap out of you too when you were up there.
After completion of the rappel tower, the recruits move on to a greater challenge, the gas chamber.
We had one kid, he tried to rappel down, and he didn't set the brake right away, and he freaking boink, just smoked the ground. It was absolutely insane. And then the gas chamber was absolutely crazy too. I remember my senior drill instructor was telling me about the gas chamber, and I was pooping my pants. I was like, gas chamber? I was like, what the heck? Like, I didn't think, I had no idea what CS gas was at the time, or tear gas, you know what I'm saying? I heard gas chamber, and I was like, these dudes are trying to kill us. But this sucks.
Recruits are taught how to
I don't care what you say, it always sucks.
In less than 10 seconds. Recruits are then tested on their newly gained knowledge of gas mask procedures.
So right there, they're burning the CS gas into the air. They're vaporizing it, whatever you want to call it, into the air. So it comes like little molecules, and that's what is protecting you from not breathing that in, is your gas mask, right? We had this one kid. We all had to break the seal. So you break the seal, right? So that means the mask is sealed around your face, so the chemicals can't get in, and you breathe it in, right? So you break the seal because they want you to feel how much it sucks. So we break the seal, and they make everybody break the seal, and then they tell everyone to put it to freaking clear the mask. And if you're like a buddy effort, or if you're next to me and you're not breaking the seal, they're literally waiting on you. So I'm sitting here holding my breath while you're not breaking the seal. So you don't want to be a buddy effort, right? The one kid, we broke the seal for freaking 3 minutes, and I remember I broke the seal, and I was sitting there, I was chilling, I was just holding my breath. I feel it, it's burning my skin. Like, this crap is crazy. And I went, and I breathed in the slightest bit, and it just felt like I was getting stabbed in the lungs multiple times. Only in the right lung, because I went down to my right lung. I was like, I was just choking on it, because if I breathed in more, it would be even worse. So I was like, oh, I was fighting it. And they told us to freaking clear the mask. So I was like, clearing it, blowing it out. And then this kid was freaking the frick out. I mean, this kid was it was insane. He tried to run out. The drill instructors grabbed him, threw him up against the wall, literally held him off the wall, lifted him up, and he's kicking and screaming, and all he hears, and we're just looking straight front, holy crap, this is insane. The dude's kicking the wall and everything, and the drill instructor told him to try to stay calm, and this kid's freaking out. They didn't let him leave. It was insane. It was absolutely crazy.
The gas chamber is used in order to build a recruit's confidence with the gas mask procedures in case it is
breaking the seal. Another BS thing is they make you do these exercises to make sure the mask is on correctly, shake it back and forth. Bull crap. We were in there doing damn jumping jacks, doing all this crazy crap. It was ridiculous. This is nice because they're not doing they're not getting IT'd in there right now.
The Marines live by an ethos.
And your snot is just running down your nose.
First and foremost, a rifleman.
Rifle range is very scary because you unk or anything like that, you're dropped instantly. So it's very scary because if you don't pass, you're done.
Service rifle. This warrior ethos sets the Marine Corps apart from all other branches of the United States Armed Forces.
Let me know down in the comments if every Marine's a rifleman.
Recruits must fire their M16s at targets from 200, 300,
Look at them freaking muzzle loaders. Them things are so long.
Kneeling, standing, and prone. Recruits have 50 rounds to tally 190 points out of 250 to pass qualification.
And at that time, we were like the experiment platoon, of course. So it's 110 degrees out because it's June in South Carolina. It's hot as hell. and we're doing burpees on the firing line because we're doing like a new table 2 or something like that. I forget, or table 1. I forget which one we were doing, but you had like 8 seconds to stand up, get down, pop a shot, stand back up, and then the targets will come back up. You got down, pop a shot. This is at the 500-yard line too. You stand back up. You had to do that like 10 times. So by like the 8th time, by the 8th one, your heart rate's up and everything. So you're getting down in the prone and you're trying to like concentrate. And you're like, and you're like, boom, you just freaking fire the damn thing. You just put it down range. You have no idea if you hit target or not.
On
I heard
training
black.
day 48, the recruits begin the 3rd and final phase of recruit training.
But that is very scary because you're in grass week for a week
where
and then
they are
on the range for a
challenged on
week.
Everything they have been
And
taught during
you
their
get
time on Parasite.
messed up. You get
Combat
hazed like a
fitness test,
motherfucker
one of 2
on
fitness
grass
tests
week.
in the Marine Corps.
This is the
Consists
CFT.
of 3 graded events: an 880-yard sprint, ammo can lifts, and the maneuver under fire course.
So we had a kid, he heat cased during the CFT, and the docs came over, they freaking ripped his pants down and they shoved the silver bullet right up his freaking you know where the sun don't shine. It was crazy.
Final drill, where recruits are ultimately tested.
This is
in their
where the
abilities
senior drill instructor does the
first-order
final drill.
on the renowned Petros parade deck.
Match. See, I didn't get them boots either. Them ones they have, we got the freaking rat boots. This was like early 2016. They like overloaded. I don't know. They did something with the rat boots to where they had too many, so they gave us like the winter pair and the jungle pair and the winter pair, whatever it was. I wish I got them ones. The rat boots sucked. God, I hated them.
During their time in recruit
Because
training, recruits
them
have
brain
spent
straps.
over 100 hours practicing close
That's what they
order
call them, the
drill
brain
as
straps.
a platoon.
So yeah, they're all
Final
online. The
drill
people
is
behind
the
them.
last
Oh, you
time
guys
they
can't
will
see
step
them.
onto
Never
the
mind.
parade deck until graduation.
Here it comes, a crucible, baby.
On training day 63, the recruits awake at 0200 hours.
Oh God, I
begin their
hated this.
6-mile hike to Page Field. Just the first challenge of many for the
This
culminating
was
event,
terrible, man.
the Crucible.
Flashbacks, you know.
For the next 54 grueling hours, under simulated combat conditions, the recruits will cover 40 miles by foot. They are now
The Crucible is one of the most exhausting things you'll ever go through. Even more exhausting when you first got to Paris Island, like the first like 3 days you're up. You're up for like 3 days here. You maybe get 2 to 4 hours of sleep out at Page Field. And again, it is like 110 degrees right now. It is so hot. You're exhausted. They field stripped our MREs. So we only had like the main meal and maybe like the bread or whatever. We weren't allowed to have the snacks or anything. I was in 3rd Battalion Lima Company, so like they treated us like I don't even know. But yeah, the Crucible is one of the craziest things you'll go through. I was a squad leader the whole time through boot camp. Like the 7th day we got there, it's within 7 days I got picked to be a squad leader, and I stayed squad leader the whole time. So like when you're a squad leader at the Crucible, you did a little bit more. It was just crazy.
on very few meals and very few hours of sleep. It will be the most difficult challenge of their lives so far.
It's head-to-head combat. Let's go. Get some. Get some. Harder.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, this was part 2 of the Marine Corps boot camp. We'll do one more and that'll end it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.